Those were the headlines. Now starting with the top story of the hour revolving around Kulgam. Top intelligence sources suspect local Lashkar-e-Taiba Operative Latif behind a targeted attack in South Kashmir's Kulgam. Sources say 2 civilians were singled out from a group of about 250 workers. The identities were verified and shot dead after their Hindu faith was confirmed. Investigators say Latif, who typically uses an AK-47, switched to a concealable weapon for this hit-and-run strike. He was the field partner of the top LET commander, Zakir Ganai, who was killed in a shopping operation. But Latif escaped the cordon, intelligence sources reveal, and believe that South Kashmir terror grid has shrunk to just 5 operatives, with Latif now the most active. Now joining me on the telecast is my colleague Ajay Jandal. Ajay, what exactly you're getting to know in terms of the involvement of all of these people, especially now that we are seeing that the security operation and the security has been tightened in the region as well?
See, you rightly said, because what we have seen that Lashkar, terrorist Latif, who was active in this area, he was given a task of carrying out this attack in the Kulgam. That is what our sources are saying. And the initial report says that there are possible, this is a possible, that Latif and his associate, his other fellow associate, he carried out this attack and then flee from that location. This incident took place, almost weeks time after, Anantnag attack was carried out by the Lashkar terrorists over there, whose sketch was also released by the authorities. But now the prime, the task of the forces is to ensure that they have to be traced out as soon as possible, because it seems that their motives is totally to disturb peace in the Jammu and Kashmir, because they know that what is happening in the Pakistan occupied Kashmir, that is something which doesn't suit to Pakistan, because the international community is eyeing on Pakistan. So now Pakistan, which basically is responsible for this attack also, that is what our sources are saying. They'll be punished later, but yes, first priority of the forces is to trace these terrorists out as soon as possible and then neutralize them.
All right, and also, Ajay, when we talk about the current situation in the region, how exactly are the authorities tackling in terms of after this terror attack? How exactly are they tackling the public sentiment?
See, multiple teams of the Jammu Kashmir Police, CRPF, and the Army have been, pushed in by the authorities over there to ensure that this area has to be properly cordoned off. Because what apprehensions are that terrorists, those who have carried out this attack, they might be hiding in some local areas as well. So that's why a big cordon operation has been launched by the security forces, and whether these are residential areas, forest, that is totally under the scanner, and multiple people have been, detained by the authorities to ensure that if there is any linkage of them, they also have to be traced out. Because what happened in the past as well, that local, those who have given support, those who are the terror associates, they are the key players, because they identify the location and then the terrorists carries out these kind of attacks. So that's why they are also under scanner, and people they have been detained by the authorities to ensure that if they are behind these attacks, they have helped the terrorists to move to this location or moved out of that location, they are also under scanning.
All right, Ajay, stay on with me. I have more updates coming in.